Hello, my name is Brandon Gresham. I'm going to be giving my week 4 speech and formal speech. The topic will be United States Air Force. By the end of the speech, I want the audience to have a better understanding of how the Air Force operates and basically a little bit of the history. The Air Force was formed back in 1947, September 18th, 1947. Basically, the Air Force was formed after World War II. Our Allies were all incorporating a separate branch that gave them a better understanding of how flying operations and aviation worked, and the United States felt that for to stay ahead of our biggest enemies, we need to incorporate this as well to start testing, flying new equipment, and so forth. Basically, the Air Force was formed, like I said, September 18th, 1947. Was the big, and ever since we've been growing. Currently, we're sitting at around 350,000 people in the Air Force, with several different MAJCOM throughout the United States. Basically, sitting and waiting for the president to call for us to take action if needed. We're basically the first responders. As we take a look back at how the Air Force was created, it was created on 3 core values as we use today: integrity first, service before self, and excellence only. It kind of represents on how America was founded. You had people that came to this country to fight for the freedoms, and the service before self. Your service to your country comes before your family, friends, and so forth. Take a look at a couple key engagements that the Air Force had. Big one. The first one was the Korean War. Began 25th June 1953. The war between North and South Korea. Basically, the big factors was we were allies with South Korea, and basically said if North Korea had any involvement in striking them or going across the DMZ, we would protect South Korea as our U.S. interest. And that was a long and fought war, and even today there's never been a ceasefire. The peninsula is still currently at war, as you've seen in the last 3 to 4 months of Kim Jong-il shooting missiles and attacking South Korean citizens. Currently, we have about 29,000 United States Air Force members that are either at Osan, Kunsan, and so forth to protect U.S. interests. The next big war would be, I would say, was the Vietnam War. This was probably one of the most unpopular wars in the United States. And today, as my grandfather came back from Vietnam, he spoke about, he would get off the aircraft and he would go change in the bathroom before, anybody would see him in uniform. Just the fact of how many people hated the military. All they thought was, they were killing the citizen. It was the whole propaganda of peace, love, and war, but they felt that we shouldn't be there, and basically took out the anger on the U.S. servicemen. Basically, there was a bunch of political flaw within the United States because of the war in Vietnam was so not liked in the United States. I mean, we had the Kent State shooting, basically over the rally. We had the rights movement at the time. There's just so many political things going on with the United States. It was a bad time for the country and for U.S. service members, Air Force members coming back from Vietnam. Basically, my conclusion: the United States Air Force operates in so many environments. We are in Europe. We're in PACAF. We're within the CONUS, United States. We're here for a moment known as call for humanitarian, through Haiti. Basically, the Air Force sometimes gets looked down upon that we're not in the fight, but we're always there supporting and airlifting and taking care of the people. So I hopefully you get a little more understanding of how the Air Force operates and the key things that they've done throughout their short department time. Thank you.